Took my young son down to the old basement under the commercial warehouse last Sunday. I showed him the warm brick wall where his great-grandfather kept the first ledgers in 45. I didn't teach him how to use a gun. I taught him the history of our bloodline sacrifice. I told him how every brick in our estate was paid for with discipline and kept promises, ensuring he understands the weight of the name before he ever puts on the ring. Every generation remembers the foundation that built our shelter. We don't let the young heirs forget where the shadow comes from. Passed down through a father's quiet voice in the middle of the night, keeping the tradition clean, unadulterated, and perfectly tight. Ruling the concrete city with an unbroken line of honor. The boy listened with wide, serious eyes, absorbing every single word I spoke. He didn't see a criminal trade, he saw a noble dynasty that protects its own. That's how we've outlived every federal crackdown for 80 long years, my friend. We don't just pass down the money and the real estate deeds, we pass down the soul of the house so the next dawn never strays from the code. The outside world changes its values with every passing decade. In this family, the core story remains exactly the same. Every generation remembers the foundation that built our shelter. We don't let the young heirs forget where the shadow comes from. Passed down through a father's quiet voice in the middle of the night, keeping the tradition clean, unadulterated, and perfectly tight. Ruling the concrete city with an unbroken line of honor. massive leather-bound ledger on my mahogany desk as the dawn broke red. I ran my hand over the embossed gold numbers on the cover, feeling the heavy. This book represents millions in real estate, unions, docks, and casino lines. But every single page inside this volume was bought with a human price. Years of prison time, broken lives, and the quiet sacrifices of loyal men. Oh, every page has a price, written in the unrecorded history of our house. Nothing in the syndicate came free, nothing was handed to us on a silver plate. We paid for this concrete empire with absolute discipline and iron blood, holding a silent crown against the federal storms and the street wolves. A permanent monument built in the shadows of the patriarchs. I stood up from my leather chair, walked to the window and pulled back the green blinds. The city is waking up downtown, people heading to their clean, ordinary jobs. They don't know the silent war that was fought in this study while they were asleep. They don't know the heavy arithmetic that keeps their street safe and stable. I put the key in my vest pocket, lock the study door, and step out like a king. Oh. The ledger is closed for tonight, the price was paid in full. The quiet empire stands complete. Oh, every page has a price, written in the unrecorded history of our house. Nothing in the syndicate came free, nothing was handed to us on a silver plate. We paid for this concrete empire with absolute discipline and iron blood, holding a silent crown against the federal storms and the street wolves. A permanent monument built in the shadows of the patriarchs. Joe Cocker style final fade. Yeah. Oh, every page has a price written in the unrecorded history of our house. Nothing in it syndicate came free. Nothing was handed to us on a silver plate. We pay for this concrete empire with absolute discipline and iron blood, holding our silent crown against the federal storms and the street wolves. A permanent monument built in the shadows of the patriarchs. Every page has a price. Has a price. The ledger is locked, Joe Cocker style final fade. Yeah. Green leather back of the chair rises feet above my head. It creaks softly and I lean back to listen to a captain's report. My grandfather sat right here during the commission purchase of '68, and my father wore down the leather on the armrest during the federal trials. When you sit in this chair, you're just a man. You are the embodiment of code. Leather chair authority, a throne forged in deep green hides and iron nail, where the quietest whisper carries more gravity than a street gang's gun. You look at the room from this seat and you see the whole chessboard clearly, maintaining the boundary of our concrete empire. Absolute, unyielding composure. A young soldier was brought in last night, trembling because he made a sloppy mistake. I didn't yell at him, I didn't raise my hand or wave a weapon around. I just sat back in the leather chair, resting my chin on my knuckles and stared at him. The silence stretched for 2 long minutes until he fell to his knees to apologize. That's the power of the sea. It breaks a man's pride without making a shine. Let the street boys run around trying to prove their strength. Real authority stays seated in the dark room. Leather chair authority, the throne falls in deep green hides and iron nails, where the quietest whisper carries more gravity than a street gang's gun. You look at the room from this seat and you see the whole chessboard clearly, maintaining the boundaries of our concrete empire with an absolute unyielding composure. On the mantelpiece strikes 12 slow, heavy beats, and the ice in my crystal glass melts into the 20-year-old scotch. The heavy green velvet curtains are drawn tight against the cold city rain. The scent of fine Cuban tobacco fills every corner of this private room. This is midnight in the study, the sacred hour when the true strategy is born. It's midnight in the study, where the quiet king reflects on his crown, surrounded by the old leather books, the brass scales and the family crest. No phones ringing, no panic couples knocking at the oak door, just a solitary moment of absolute clarity before tomorrow's war, flowing through a smooth Emotional late lounge groove. I walked over to the Globe on the corner stand, turning the wooden frame slowly. We started in a small cellar in Little Italy, and now our reach covers 3 states. A massive concrete empire built on discipline, silence and ironclad trust. I take a slow sip of my drink, look at my father's portrait above the fireplace, and know that the lineage is fully secure under my watch. The midnight hour clears away the street noise. Only the strategy remains, pure and unadulterated. It's midnight in the study, where the quiet king reflects on his crown, surrounded by the old leather books, the brass scales and the family crest. No phones ringing, no panic couples knocking at the oak door. Just a solitary moment of absolute clarity before tomorrow's war, flowing through a smooth, emotional late night groove. Midnight in the room, scotch and cigar smoke. Yeah, total clarity.
Clip the end of a fresh Cuban cigar with a silver guillotine, lit the foot with a cedar match and blew the first blue cloud toward the ceiling. The capos brought me a high-stakes problem regarding the Brooklyn casino cuts. I told them to sit down, stay quiet, and let me think while the tobacco burned. The time it takes to smoke one cigar is all I need to solve any crisis in this city. One cigar, one decision, a cold calculation in the quiet room. As the ash grows long, the strategy becomes completely clear. No rushing into a street war, no careless words spoken in heat. By the time the final ember dies against the brass tray, the verdict is signed. Absolute and unyielding. smoke curled lazily around the green desk lamp as I analyzed their options. The competitive crew thought they had us trapped against the federal wiretaps. They didn't realize that while my cigar was halfway down, I found 3 separate back doors that would strip them of their union power without us firing a single shot. That's the beauty of experience. Patience and a good smoke always win the day. Tap the ash, pour the red, deliver the final verdict. The decision is made, and the game moves on. 1 cigar, 1 decision, a cold calculation in the quiet room. As the ash grows long, the strategy becomes completely clear. No rushing into a street war, no careless words spoken in heat. By the time the final ember dies against the brass tray, the verdict is signed. Absolute and in. Final verdict. The decision is made, and the game moves on. 1 cigar, 1 decision, a cold calculation in the quiet room. As the ash grows long, the strategy becomes completely clear. No rushing into a street war, no careless words spoken in heat. By the time the final ember dies against the brass tray, the verdict is signed. Absolute and unyielding. The loudest men in the lounge are usually the first ones to fold when the feds arrive. They flash their money, they shout their threats, and they make grand promises they can't keep. But the real power in the syndicate sits in the quiet corner of the room, drinking his rye whiskey, saying nothing until the terms are completely clear. When a quiet man gives you his word, you can bank your life on it. Because quiet men keep promises, sealed with a silent nod of the head. No need for dramatic speeches, no need for loud street performance. The word of a made man is an unbreakable contract in this house, guaranteeing the safety of your family or the execution of a decree, with the same calm precision of a ticking clock. I gave my word to the old union leader that his pension fund would stay untouched. The competitive factions tried to pressure me to take a 20% cut last night. I didn't argue with them, I just looked them right in their greedy eyes and said no. They saw the flat, unblinking stone in my baritone gaze and they backed away. That's the authority of this lineage. We say very little, but we stand by every word. Let the fools make a scene for the public cameras. The real masters of the city keep their vows in the dark, because quiet men keep promises, sealed with a silent nod of the head. No need for dramatic speeches, no need for loud street performance. The word of a made man is an unbreakable contract in this house, guaranteeing the safety of your family or the execution of a decree, with the same calm precision of a ticking clock. The federal agents have been standing outside our main gate for 3 straight weeks. The competitive factions down in Chicago are trying to squeeze our gambling lines. They think the pressure will cause a crack in the foundation of the estate. They don't understand that this house was forged in the middle of 3 underworld wars, and a little winter storm don't make the stone pillars shake. The house never breaks, it just closes its heavy oak doors and waits. We have the patience of the ancient mountains and the discipline of iron walls. Let the outside world scream and threaten our borders, infrastructure, and our unity stays locked tight behind the code. I sat at the head of the mahogany table, looking at my cables during the midnight sit down. No panic in their eyes, no shaking hands as they pass the coffee cups. We've survived the purges of '79 and the grand jury indictments of the '90s, because every man at this table knows that as long as we stand together, no federal prosecutor or street rival can never tear us down. Let the weak crews collapse at the first sign of trouble. This house was built to outlive the century. The house never breaks, it just closes its heavy oak doors and waits. We have the patience of the ancient mountains and the discipline of iron walls. Let the outside world scream and threaten our borders. We hold the master keys to the infrastructure, and our unity stays locked tight behind the code. The map of the commercial drip was spread across a polished wood, and three captains stood waiting by the window, holding their breath. A border war was brewing down at the river, and somebody had to draw the line. I rested my elbow on the cold mahogany surface, staring at the glass of rye, knowing that whatever I decided in the next 10 seconds would alter the city forever. It's the mahogany decision, made without anger, made without noise. A cold, logical decree delivered across a desk of ancient wood. No shouting aloud in the study, no cheap street threats, just a quiet scent
that settles the fate of an entire crew under the heavy, emotional late-night atmosphere. I tapped my index finger twice against the desk. The signal was complete. Brooklyn gets the shipping lines, and Chicago steps back from the casino gate. The capos bowed their heads, picked up their hats, and walked out into the fog. That's how true a thought it moves in this family, my friend. No dramatic speeches for the cameras, just absolute, unyielding logic. Life or death vows over 40 years. It holds the weight of our history, and it never breaks. It's the mahogany decision, made without anger, made without noise. A cold, logical decree to live across a desk of ancient wood. No shouting aloud in a study, no cheap street threats, just a quiet sentence that settles the fate of an entire crew under the heavy, emotional late-night atmosphere. The desk remembers a quiet decision, yeah, sealed in wood. I remember the small pricking of my index finger in the dimly lit basement, the drop of blood falling onto the sacred card of the saint before it was burned. My godfather didn't give me a grand legal contract. He gave me an eternal bond, a vow that connects my life to the safety of every maiden man at this table, a promise that don't wash off even when the winter turns completely black. Oh, the promise of our blood, it's strong the subpoenas and the grand jury traps. You carry the secrets of the family down into the iron cells, knowing that your bloodline will protect your children while you're away. An unbreakable covenant written in the marrow of the bone. The young soldiers today think an oath is just some old country theater. They get caught by the feds and they start talking to save their small plastic lives. They don't understand that a man without a kept promise is just a ghost walking. When you give your blood to this house, you are trading your solitude for the absolute protection of a 3-generation shadow. Trails, no recorded tapes, just the sacred blood that runs through every decision we make. Oh, the promise of our blood, it's stronger than a federal court decree. It seals your lips against the subpoenas and the grand jury traps. You carry the secrets of the family down into the iron cells, knowing that your bloodline will protect your children while you're away. An unbreakable covenant written in the marrow of the bone. We could have crushed the Brooklyn faction by paying off that crooked informant, taking the easy back door win, sweeping the harbor clean before midnight. But my father pushed the file away and looked me right in my baritone chest. A cheap victory bought with mud is just a slow defeat for your reputation, he said. In this house we don't trade our pride for a quick messy piece of the pie. It's dignity before victory, the iron law of our surname.
We fight our battles in the open shadow, face to face with the enemy line. No snitching, no backstabbing, no rat tactics allowed in this boardroom. If you win without your honor intact, my friend, you are just a street thug holding a pile of useless cash. The competitive gangs think we are old-fashioned, that our rules make us slow. They wear their flashy neon jackets and they break every vow for $1 extra. But when the federal crackdowns come, their street empire collapses like cheap cardboard, while our structure stands firm because our foundation is made of absolute respect. We win on our own terms, so we don't step onto the board at all. Keep the coat clean, keep the tongue behind the teeth. Victory means nothing if you can't look yourself in the mirror at 3 a.m. Oh, it's dignity before victory, the iron law of our surname. We fight our battles in the open shadow, face to face with the enemy line. No snitching, no backstabbing, no rat tactics allowed in this boardroom. If you win without your honor intact, my friend, you are just a street thug holding a pile of useless cash.